Hey, what's going on, guys? James here, and welcome back to more F1 2017 Career Mode Guide for part number 51, guys. I forgot to say James Warnings, but yeah, that's my full name. Yeah, James Warnings here, guys, and we're back for another video, guys, for part number 51, guys, for the Italian Grand Prix qualifying session for round 12 of this 2020, not 2022, 2017 Formula One World Championship. Yeah, that's what it's clearly it's all about. That is then, guys. So yeah, that's what this game is all about. Then, so in the comments and or in the message description and information about it about qualifying. So yeah. So if you haven't seen the last video we did practice 2 and 3 sessions. And we completed 4 of the 5 practice program. We completed the tracker tire station program, the fuel saving, the qualifying pace, and the fuel strategy management and task we did that we completed, guys. A perfect tick that is, as we completed all those tests of these programs, and we completed 4 out of the 5 team. The only one we missed out on was the optimal pace in fastest going through sector 2 for the last motion into the chicane and into the chicane and into towards and head down straight towards the chicane at Monza. And unfortunately, we didn't get that, so that's okay. But unfortunately, the only one we missed out on, we failed on that in practice, guys, was the time management program. Unfortunately, we didn't complete it. I mean, we failed to fairly. Then we didn't do it in practice 2 or 3 either, so we had to leave it as that as practice 1 as a fail. If you haven't seen that video, just here from point 49, that is. I do say to go check these both videos up right now for practice 1, 2, and 3, though, guys. But yeah. But anyway, after practice 2 and practice 3, I think it was Botta who's gone quickest, I believe, in practice 3. And Botta. I think Botta's gone quickest in practice 2. And I think it's Raikkonen who's gone quickest in the 5 practice sessions. So it's going to be a tight, quite bad. It's going to be a fight. So the situation is going to be to see who's going to be fighting for position. It's going to be a close comp. It's going to quite so down between the Ferrari home team, the Ferrari and the Mercedes AMG Petronas team. They seem to be having the slight more optimal pace and more speed they have in their cars. And due to the development of their car progress, I think they'll have a chance to try to get pole position for this one here at Monza, here in Italy for the Italian GP. But who's going to be? Which one of these 4 drivers from the top 2 teams in the Constructors Championship, the team's championship in the Constructors Championship in F1, will get pole position? Will it be Vettel, Kimi, Lewis, or Bottas? Well, we're about to find out soon. But first, before we get to qualify, let's go. I need to ask. I'm going to have my voice there to my boss, from my messenger, from my assistant, Emma Jenkins. So I'm going to have my agent on the phone with me and see what our qualifying goals will be. Hi. Alright, she hung up on me. Emma Jenkins has my agent manager of my team, of my boss, my agent of this career mode. That she is. Great. Especially that is. Anyway, so here's our qualifying codes we got for this one. For this this weekend in Italy for the Italian GP before the live stream video. So as qualifying session goes, our qualifying goes is we need to qualify 11 places higher. So we need to qualify higher than 11 play. If we get 11, we might start. If we get knocked down in Q2, if we don't get into the top 10, too tight for Q3, we might start in 11 play. That's a good process for that. We're not gonna have any grid pedal or anything like that. I think the gearbox unit 3 will hopefully wear out for the rest of throughout the race week, throughout the whole full race distance in Italy for 53 laps. But anyway, bit of a glitch there, guys. But anyway, so since we got that and we had to beat Perez, I don't think we're going to try and beat our rival such Perez, because if you look here though, guys, Perez is only just 1 point away for winning the rivalry from me, the rivalry title from me. I'm clear only 8 points away from him. I mean, he's only got one more. He's got to do it to win it. So the Mexican, if he complete qualifying, he will beat me. He will win the tally. He will win the first rivalry tally, and he will beat me. It means since he's had a lot of DNS he had, and he's been me quite good in qualifying and getting the most slightly pay. He has a mechanical issues, failures he had in the last few races. So hopefully he will get up to speed from that. So I'm kind of having expectations at the moment, clearly from our team Renault. So let's have a quick look at the Drivers' Championship again. So here's the championship standings after the Belgian GP. And you can see Lewis Hamilton's our team clear out in front, but he's very points for his teammate Valtteri Bottas. While meanwhile Vettel and Kimi only just 3 and 43 points off from Hamilton's pace. And Vettel's only just about like only about 27 points off from the gap is from him and Bottas. So 27 points the margin is between Bottas and Vettel for about for second place in the championship, for one up spot in the standings. Since Ferrari leading the way before, would have had a double DNF in Hungary at the Hungaroring, and means Mercedes, with that one to win, might have overtook Vettel and Kimi, and lead the way from there after Britain and after Silverstone and the Hungarian GP at the Hungaroring in Budapest. And with that, they're easing away from Ferrari, from the Scuderia Ferrari Italian home team, even though they got the home race weekend coming up, and also Scuderia towards the home race as well from the team principal boss Fantos. That is. Anyway, so I will just have a look at the. I will see in the team's championship, in the Constructors' Championship standings, in the Constructors' standings championship, Mercedes are 60 points away from Ferrari. Means that the gap has been quite spread out after Belgium last time out of the Spa-Francorchamps circuit, but I wonder how they're going to do well for this monster race this weekend. Red Bull might hold on to third place in the championship, while Force India might stick around for fourth place. Haas are in fifth, might face a great fifth place like they had earned in 2018 season. They had the good performance. At the start of the season started terribly back wrong when a mechanic from the Haas team doing the pit stops, doing the first round of pit stop for the first 20 pit stops, gone horribly wrong. One of the mechanics didn't fit the tire properly. I mean, unfortunately, that sent both the Haas drivers, both of the drivers, Grossen and Magnussen, around the current drivers in 2018, around that year in 2018, have both retired with an unsafe release wheel nut failure. A mechanic, don't know his name, it was blamed for that mistake, for that wheel not mistaken he had in mind that race he had. But right by the end of the season, the managed to secure a very good, fifth player, and the responsible for the Rich Energy has drink sponsorship for the 2019 F1 season, and turned the whole car into black and gold delivery. Anyway, my team is in 6th. Went out in 6th, my team. Then it's Toro Rosso 7th, 5 points behind my team. McLaren IA budget is 4 points for Williams, while Sauber haven't got any points so far. So, hopefully we can make it up to that later on in the season. But anyway, then guys, we're not to the most further action about this, and with the FDMs we are down force, we're main end plane will be coming very shortly then. So hopefully we decided the way of main plane will be hopefully the best way to reduce a better efficiency, meaning more downforce can be more without additional drag reduction system. Not to the pair of the DRS system, which is at the back of which is also equipped to the rear wing system as well, and connected to the car as well. The drag reduction system, DRS system, that can give you extra drag speed down the straights. Anyway, without further ado, then guys, let's head into qualifying for the Italian GP.
Qualifying is about to start here at the Autodromo di Monza for the Italian Grand Prix. The teams are about to head out onto the track any minute now.
I believe I got 9th fin. I think I got 8th fin, practice turn, 13 in the final practice, and then practice 3.
I want to talk briefly about the strategy of these qualifying sessions. Anthony Davidson, how can a driver adjust their approach to gain those critical extra tenths of a second?
Well, qualifying isn't about adjusting your approach necessarily. It's more about trying to repeat a low fuel run that you've practiced prior to this session. You're looking for perfection on the lap, and that's hard to achieve if you're trying something new. There are some variables that can stand in your way, however. Track position or unexpected yellow flags, for example. Coupled with ever-changing track conditions, it's important to be out there at the right moment. But as a driver, you have to try and ignore these distractions and just keep your mind focused on that one perfect lap.
Perez needs 1 point to win the rival title from me.
Oh, let's do this then. Ready for qualifying 1 for the Italian Grand Prix. So Q1 begins then here at Monza for the Italian GP, and we've got the Red Bull Superstar tyres on our car. So, Perez, all he has to do is to win this first tally, the rivalry tally from me, is to he just needed one more point, and he can win the tally. I mean, he needs to qualify all 3 qualifying sessions and hoping to get through into Q2 and 3. But let's see, he just needs one more point to beat me in the rivalry tally and see if he could do it slightly right. Anyway, guys, so proper regulations, so yeah. So let's do this then. So we're going to drive out now because we did some flying laps in practice. So this time, though, we're going to go for an outlet to do some warm up to our tyres. So we're going out for our out lap and coming out to the pits. And let's see how we do really well on these Red Bull Superstar around this circuit. We did change the power unit setup. We have changed then, though, guys, in the last, just before the end of in the last video. So we put some power unit parts down slightly a little, but the ACA means the international combustion engine. Unfortunately, it's over nearly half the percentages. And I got a bit. I don't know what happened then to my steering wheel slot there, guys. I don't know what happened. I think it's just got a bit bigger, like a glitch there. Let's just look at what happened there. So let me have a look. Let me just look and see again. So let me see. Let me just zoom in closer. Look on my steering pad, my steering wheel. Let me go. Let me go for a better camera. Let's just switch cameras and see on the cockpit. Is this the cockpit? No, I don't know. I think this is on board. I think this is the driver's eye. So this is in the cockpit seat. I may believe it might be. So yeah. So I was changing the manual setup on my steering slot, and then all of a sudden, what happens next? What happened there? What happened then? I was heading towards turn 1, and then, and look at that. My left hand just slid off the steering wheel. It's just like it's just going like to wave up and to wave hello to the crowds, hello to the Italian fans, the tefossi crowds are hearing for the home team, the favorite team for drivers team of all, Ferrari and Toro Rosso. And then when I got my hand back on the steering wheel, I got beat deep coming out to the pits, out to the pit lane exit, on the pit lane line. I gone too deep, and then the controller had gone a bit too deep. Not too deep. Gone a bit faxily about, like messing about the cycle slightly done, though. But anyway, that was a bit awkward. That is. But anyway, the gearbox is currently at 66%, so that's gonna be a slight bit trouble to get through qualifying and the race slightly better then. So since we got the live stream video of the Italian GP4 race coming up after this one. So I wonder what you're gonna see, what happened to that. I wonder what you're gonna see in that live stream video race though, guys, and see if we can place the top 10 for this. So yeah. Someone chatted to me before I recorded this, before I went on air on this. Go on this. Is Angry Bird, and he just sent me a comment down on one of my videos, and he said, I hope you win today. I hope I will. I hope I'll win. I hope I'll do better to do the best if I could get throughout qualifying. I could beat qualifying knockout. Simply as that way. By the way, as we approach towards Palaborca, turn 11, the final corner around this 11 corner, sort of like 2.4 mile circuit, I believe this is, or maybe 3.1 mile circuit this is. I think it's more than that, I believe, to say about this though. Since we've done the practice programs in practice 1, 2, and 3, in all 3 practices we just did, guys, barely then. Anyway, we're coming down into the first chicanes, not the first last modes, the first anti chicanes, so we don't know what these corners are named after, or the game are named though, guys. I don't know what the name these canes name are. So I haven't had to look at that on Google. I had to look at that on the website. I had to go look at the website and see and go on images about the first chicanes of the time of the Monza Autodromo di Monza Circuit in Italy is all about then. And we're going through the two last miles. If we go through the first lesson and the second lesson corner, as we see Daniel Ricciardo is the first man, the Australian driver, the first man to post a lap time in. So the Red Bull has posted a 1:25.0. So we're 18 milliseconds faster than him throughout, as we go through the skies and canes at the end of that second sector. But meanwhile, Sebastian just beating to it in the Ferrari as the four-time champion German had gone fastest with a time of 1:23.915, and he said that on the yellow soft tires, but he's not on the Red Bull super soft tires just yet. But here I come as we come across the line right now. Can we beat Ricardo? We just barely did. Our time is a 1:24.954. That's a great intentional lap time. That would be a good safe lap time. That would be, guys. I think the average time to get out of qualifying to get out of that knockout. So I think its time might be 1:25.7 or 1:25.9 or 1:26.0, I believe to say though, guys. And Felipe Massa's just beat me. What the hell? What on earth? Massa's quicker than me. Wow, good luck from the Brazilian Joe. Good one, Massa. So they've been better than he hasn't won this race in 2008 since he was called out in that way. And like that British Grand Prix in 2008, like he had a lot of multiple spins, quite a lot, guys. And unfortunately, I think he managed to finish the race without crashing out the race from there. Slightly then. Julian, my teammate Palmer just set a lap time there, guys, and he said my team, Jeff says that he's currently in P5, and another fast lap time though from Sebastian Vettel there for the German for Ferrari for the Scuderia Ferrari team. I bet the first Vettel will clear like that lap. We'll clear like that lap from Sebastian Vettel there as we go through Parabolica as we come towards the line to finish our second flying lap then, and the time is a 1:24.718, and we're hoping that will be okay for us then. So I think we're going to slow down to go in lap then. So good sense of that was a good two identical zero lap time. That is 1:24.718 is the fastest quicker lap time that I have so far in this session then, guys. Woo! Alrighty, so since we've done completely, since we've done these flying laps completely, then guys, the first one was this lap time we set, guys, on our second lap in Q1. By the way, we're currently safe. We're currently in P3, and we dropped down to P4. I think maybe one of the two teams in the top of two teams in the championship so far. The top two teams, in the top, in the sort of championship standings, Red Bull and Ferrari. I mean, not Red Bull and Ferrari, Red Bull and Mercedes though. So one constructor's team name, one team name. It was actually Mercedes. I'm talking about Totoworski team, not Christian Horner, the team manager at Red Bull Associated. That's it. He is. Oh, for goodness' sake! Fucking another controller disconnected. Where is this ever change? Where is this ever going to change? Ugh. Okay, I have another controller. I got the new one. It's the new one first. I got though, guys. The new PS4 controller I got though for this device, and it's fully charged up. So let's continue then. Okay, slowing the car down. Head towards into pit lane. Park Ferme into procedure and back into the garage. Back into the pits we go to then. Back we go in then, guys, and we're hopefully we'll sit out the rest of the session and see if any of the other AR drivers in going out to do the final lap are probably to try to go faster than me or go slower than me. Try to get through. Try not to get knocked out in Q1 by the end of the session then. So I believe that Ocon, I believe he's had a faster lap than I have. So he's going quicker than me. But what about his teammate Checo? So I might need to keep an eye on that. I think Hamilton has gone out on the track. I believe he has. I believe say he has, though, guys. The sometime British champion. So let's see. Yes, he is, and he's on a fire lap. Kimi has gone third. So where's Hamilton? Has he done a lap time? No, he hasn't. So let's go on board on the championship leader, Lewis Hamilton. He's on the yellow soft tyre. He's on the same tyre as Sebastian Vettel has. So he's on the same tyre like Sebastian Vettel had in the Ferrari, and he said his lap time. So Vettel's second career, his lap time he said is 1:23.8.1. So Lewis sector time, his first sector is quite as much. He's quite faster than Sebastian in the first sector. So let's see what the second sector will be. Let's see what the second sector will be much pleased for Lewis. Well, much proud for Lewis as it goes down the stretch bit under the old circuit, and then and puts towards the Scottish Chicane, and his second sector time is a 28.2, and he's slightly a bit slower than Sebastian throughout that sector. Lots a bit of time there through the was there for Lewis. Bit like cars coming darkening the circuit slightly a little bit as Lewis heads towards Power Barker. Through he goes. Exit Power Barker needs to keep the foot. He needs to keep his foot nice and straightly as he comes towards the line. And he goes second quickest, and he posted a time of 1:23.6969. That promotes him to second place. Meanwhile, Perez, the Mexican, has posted a quicker. He's gone faster than Kimi. So looks like Perez has split the two Ferraris. Oh, don't be the first of all, we're not pleased about that from the Mexican driver from Force India. As Kimi's not actually faster than him. And Palmer, what great laptop that was from him. P10 he is in. Being out Daniel Ricciardo and K-Mag. So, has anybody posted a laptop just yet? Well, actually not. Because Van Dorn, Stroll, Verstappen and Carlos have still yet to do their lap. Have still yet to put in their lap times in just yet. So, let's go for one of them, shall we? Let me have a look. They're all on their identical laptop. Let's go for on Stoffel Van Dorn first, the 68 Formula E champion. So let's see what he could do. So what could the Belgian do as he goes down through? Can he find any possible time he could get into his McLaren? So he needs to try and beat Marcus Ericsson's 1:26.267 means that is the time to try to get into the top 50. Remember, the top 50 will go through into Q2 the remaining 5 from 16th and 20th will be knocked out. So Kurt Van Dorn can try and beat the two Saubers. As he comes towards the line, he comes down to the start phase, heading towards the line, and across the lane he comes, and he goes safely to better lane than he is. Safely for now, he's in 14th. So, and that puts Ericsson down into bottom 5 he is in. But only Verstappen, Sainz and Stroll have to post their lap times in. The first one will be Verstappen. He's ahead of Stroll and Sainz. So he's on the yellow soft tyres, Verstappen is. What could the double world champion do? As I say that Nike, he's become world champions this year in 2022. And he comes towards the line and he goes 13th. So Christian Horner's drivers are not doing really great for them. So we're both struggling here, guys. What's up with them? Meanwhile, Sainz beating Verstappen. He goes faster than Verstappen. He goes 13th for Toro Rosso. As the Spy goes on his Red Bull Superstar tire, goes into 13th. What about Lance Stroll? He's the only one left now. He's the last one. He's the last car to post a lap time in. Let's see what this is. There's only just 6.5 minutes left of this. When we end up in this first part qualifying this session to go, then guys, as Stroll heads towards across the line through the line, and he goes only 19, and hasn't got knocked out, and he hasn't got out of that bottom 5. Means he stays in the bottom. He's in the bottom 5 still. That was a slow lap that is. So he's in between the two Saubers. I mean, he only goes 19, and he's in the drop zone. And joining him in the drop zone are the two Ferraris and the two Saubers with the Canadians, Lance Stroll. So that's Alonso, Van Dorn, Ericsson, Stroll, and Fairline in the bottom 5, guys. So they need to find some pace here. Well, Fernando has gone out for another lap, but this time he's on the Red Bull Superstar time. Let's go on him and see if he could do really well, better pace he could do on these Red Bull Superstar time on these newer sets, and see if he can get out of that bottom 5. So I hope Mercedes will be at the top, I believe, by the end of this qualifying session. So Bottas is out quickest, having by just 316 milliseconds. Vettel was in third. Perez in 4th. Then it's my wife. He's gonna win this wife. He's gonna be. There's Raikkonen in 5th, Massa 6th, Ocon 7th, me and Gruzza 9, and my team at Jolly Planet, incredible P10. Hopefully we might. Will we see the? Will we see the two? Will we see me and my team at Part 3 to Q3 for the first time in this game, guy, and therefore 2017 career, my guys, together as a team? There we are. I hope for me and my team at Palmer, but it looks like the Red Bulls are kind of struggling here. But Verstappen needs a perfect lap out of him from the Dutch, from the Holland driver. And Kia is just safely on the budget. He's the driver. He's the driver at risk. He is acting, guys. Well, meanwhile, Fernando is now on a lap now. So let's see how he can do well on these newer sets of super soft tires. He goes for the first chicanes, and let's see how he can do better on the second chicanes. Heading towards the second chicanes and going a bit on the curbs a bit, but hoping to find some good advantage time he has in that McLaren. So what could the 2 times Formula 1 champion do about it then? So what could the 2006 champion Spaniard Fernando Alonso try to improve there, guys? He's only McLaren's only got points so far. That's why McLaren are ahead of Willis for that 8th place in the Constructors' Championship so far, clearly. Since Willis are now the slowest team so far, ever since 2019. So ever since 2018, I believe, since they're the slowest car on the grid than any other teams in the field, well, the train car field, that is, approximately slowly. Then that's what it is about, eh? As Alonso comes round Parabolica and heads towards the start phase like right now. What he could do well here in Italy, he won in 2010, and he goes, and he doesn't make it quite get out of Q1 effect. Unfortunately, guy, but he goes slightly faster than his teammate. With 1:25.59 said the gap was so close between Fernando and Daniel Kvyat that means he just missed out for about like let me do the calculator again. I think he's missed out by about 75 milliseconds off from 75 milliseconds off from Daniel Kvyat's lap time try and get out of the top of the fight advantage then. But unfortunately, I think Fernando's going to be eliminated by the end of Q1 though, guys. Oh, poor Fernando. Adios, though, Fernando. So the end of the first qualifier of the Italian Grand Prix, guys. We can see the Mercedes are quickest, fastest in this first part of qualifying, with Vettel in 3rd, Perez in 4th, and Kimi 5th. We're safe in 3rd to Q2 with me and AM Palmer. Well done for my teammate Palmer after the miserable and torrentious qualifying disaster we had in Belgium last time out in the last race. We managed to get through into Q2. Both me and my teammate, good work. This could be our best chance for us to get some points. I hope that we had. Only double points we had from my teammate was from me and my teammate Palmer was the Chinese Grand Prix. I might say I overtook it before the home straight, before bringing the car home. Means I got ahead of him to fifth P8 with only got P9. So letting fifth PM me getting 9 and get 2 points there, but it's okay. It's a team decision, decision that is for my team decision, that is for my team principal, and for my team manager, my assistant, my team co-worker assistant, Jeff. By the way, so Max Verstappen, good work for him for the Dutch driver for the 2-time champ, and he finishes second, and he's 10th quickest, so he made it. He's safely through into Q2 then, guys, and Ricardo is as well. So good work for the both Red Bull racing drivers. Disappointing for Christian Horner's team. They need to find some good identical pace up times. They need to try and find those guys. But let's take a look at the 5 drivers who are clearly knocked out at the end of Q1. So the drivers we lost at the end of Q1 are the 2 McLarens, Fernando Alonso and Stoffel Van Dorn, the Williams Alonso Stroll, and the both Saubers are Marcus Ericsson and Pascal Wehrlein. So these are the first 5 drivers to be eliminated at the end of Q1. Q2 will begin in a couple of minutes. So second qualifying, Q2 gets underway now, as we have lost the first 5 drivers from this session. Then, as we see, my team is ready to go out. I'm ready to go out as well. So the 5 drivers are out from the end of Q1. They got by the end of the first qualifying session, guys, are Alonso, Van Dorn, Stroll, Ericsson, and Fairline. So that's 2 Saubers, 2 McLarens, and 1 Williams out at the end of the queue. At the end of the Q1. Because why? Because they're slower. Because they're the 3 belowest teams of 4. Yeah, McLaren 8th, Williams 9th, and Sauber 10. Well, Williams only got 1 driver through into Q, and that is Felipe Massa. It's kind of like George wasn't getting through to Q2. Simply that way. And what the heck is wrong with this giant in this session so proudly for this thing, guys? It kept rumbling. It's kept rumbling about while coming out of the circuit, though, there, guys. Gosh. By the way, as we come out from the pits, up from the pit garage and onto the circuit, and as we're going around on our outlap to begin to prepare for our second qualifying session from 5 laps to put in, and hopefully we could get like over 8 or higher, or get into the top 10. So the top 10 will make the cut into Q3. We'll make it to the top 10 suit up for Q3 for the 5-pole qualify. While the 11 to 50 will be eliminated. Will be eliminated at the end. Will be knocked out at the end of the Q2. At the end of qualifying 2. So second pole qualifying is well truly underway. Okay, so slide on the cursor a little bit as we come down the start finish straight away, guys. Look at this. A good straight away to see the tefossi crowd are here to cheer on for the one team that we love the best of them all. Ferrari. Ferrari. Anyway, we've just gone through the first games there, guys, and we just talked about too much completely then from talking about Ferrari there, guys. So yeah. And if you haven't seen the other race highlights from the previous years that have won the Italian GP, guys. So basically, in 2019 it was Charles Leclerc, won in 2019, won the Italian GP in 2019 before crashing the following year in the race. 2021 2020 was Pierre Gasly for Autodromo, but he crashed in the spring and then retired in the race afterwards. And in 2021, it was David Ricciardo in the McLaren. The Australian, maybe his 8th and might be his final win in Formula 1, I believe. I believe that might be for him that he won this race in 2021. Oh no. That was truly a common mistake, that was, guys. Oh dear me. Oh dearie grief, guys. That was a bit of a mistake, that was, then, guys. I kept talking about the previous race winners in the 4 races in the Italian GP that we have from 2019 to this year. So in 2021, we recall his 8th and final, because before he had the mechanical issue failure in this year in 2022. And in this, and in the middle of the 2022 Italian GP, could be Ferrari or Charles Leclerc again, but it was the Red Bull Magnussen, the Dutch driver, who had a retirement in Italy in 2020, but officially he managed to win the Italian GP this year. From crowds of the booing crowds, since the race was finished by the Senate, stood fierce on that in the investigation in the 5 lap the side that investigated in the last year's Abu Dhabi GP in 2021, guys. Gosh, truly done, man. Jeez. So after that, the Tifosi fan really like Verstappen's winning performance gratefully he has for his good pistol 20 for his race strategy program, and they booed at him. But they wanted to see one man. They really want to see them cheer. They want to cheer to win the race, to win the challenge, for the home team to win the home race, and that was Ferrari, Charles Leclerc. We also faced that race as well. Faced on the podium with them in P3, and it was a miserable, terrible weekend. It was for Carlos and Lewis at the back of the field, and the man to call it back to facing in the price as well. But very well though, guys. So I just completely gone too deep by the exits of the Chicago case. So around turn 10, I've gone a bit too deep there, and then what happens now? I'll go on the gravel, go on the sand, and then after that, and then I went into the barrel, but not sliding manually a bit. Just hit the tire bite, just sliding minor bit of damage from me, and I slowed the car down quite at the same facility there, and there was yellow flies out there because of my mistake, guys. That was a truly big mistake for me, though, guys. So that is my use of a time where basically gone, though, there, guys. And unfortunately, I had to come back to pit because, unfortunately, my formula is badly damaged. Means I need to come back to the pit stop, guys. We'll change the front wing, and then we have to go out again and hopefully do a. We haven't set it up to just yet, guys. So we have to come back to the pit to repair the front wing, get a new front wing, get a front wing change, and get out there again and do a fine line. We haven't set it up to just yet, guys, but we're going to do that by the end of this. By the end of this qualifying, by the end of Q2, before the end of Q2, throughout this Q2 session. Slightly a bit mistake for that then, guys. For all that talk conversation about the previous Grand Prix winners in the last 4 years in 2019, 2022. So yeah. So I'm gonna stop doing that now, guys. I'm gonna stop doing that now. I've got to stop doing that while I'm doing this, guys. Jeez, because if I can't distracted about what I'm doing while I'm doing my lap, while doing my flying lap, guys, I have to go back into bed. I might get too serious damage. I might lose the control of the car and lose the back end of the car, and then crash my car heavily and doing my qualifier session felt that way. I don't want to repeat what happened in Spain from the start of the season. So from earlier on in the season, and hopefully I don't want to do the same again. But anyway, we will hopefully get fixed up in no time, guys. No time. It wasn't at all again, guys. As we'll just wait for it to repair for just about 25 seconds time then, guys. But anyway, we'll just have to switch out from these systems of time and go to the new ones for this one. So I had to switch, guys, because I think we took a bit used a lot of average where we took the car into the gaffle there. That was a true awfully mistake for that then, guys. Cause Jesus Christ, briefly, man. Gosh, I had to stop doing about F1 history, real life conversation about the previous film. Every time I do that, if I don't understand what I'm doing, so physically I'm not understand what I'm doing. Then, guys, I get lose control of the car, and hopefully, and then what happens after that? I lose it and crash the car into the wall. Don't want to repeat the same what happened in Spain early on in the season. For once, okay then. Let's forget all that and focus on this. Then we're gonna go out again, but you said we're gonna go out again to do. We haven't set a flying laptop just yet. We haven't set a laptop just yet, guys. But we're gonna do that then, guys. We're just waiting in the pits because my teammates, because the crew, the team, the balance of crew of Renault, headed out to bring. We got out to bring my teammate in, Jolly Palmer, so they had to bring it in before I go out again. So I'm currently in P11, so I'm in the drop zone right now, then, guys. But I haven't set laptop just yet. Just don't worry about it. It's just hopefully a mistake, then, guys. We'll probably we'll get a laptop post in, and hopefully we can get through into Q3. I hope into the top 10 suit time for Q3 for the top 10 pole position suit out in Q3 in the third and final part qualifying. But can we do it then, guys? Let's see as we go around the track to begin our flying lap. It's really hard to control the Wembley, the hard average, heavy car compound car done for us, and the most exclusive parts of the cars were throughout the turns, throughout the straights and corners that way. Anyway, let's do this lap 1 to 24. So Hamilton is the quickest man so far out there quickest on with a time of I think it's 1 minute 23. I'm to say though. He's quite faster than his teammate. His teammate was quicker in the first part qualifying. He's going to be quickest in the second part qualifying, I believe. To say then though. We're going to find out sooner or later than that then, guys. Which is 600 tenths off from Hamilton's quickest lap time from there, guys. But let's see if we can try to find the right amount of pace. And we've gone a bit wider than Lesmer. That could cost a serious amount of time there, guys. Of course. God, this is so closely handed. This is, guys. God, I won't be able to make it into the 5-part qualifying, God, but we'll see. We'll see. Lots of time there for the second sector. That was terrible through there. Most woefully terrible. Suck for that. Sector 2, that's most. God, too very deep that was there, guys. Actually there. Throughout the second sector. So lose a bit of time there in sector 2. So we need to find some better, some more time though. We need to try and find, guys. As we come through the fire code, we come through there, guys. Heading towards the line right now. Across the line, we're coming through now. What's going to be the time? It's going to be 1:25.33. I mean, it's in. I mean, in last play, my teammates in the drops as well. Not good. This says. This is not good for my team well at the moment. So that was terribly horrible. That is. That's a horrible that is. So let's see if we can make it smoother and let's see if we can make it clean. That I hope. Oh, shut up, Jeff. Be quiet. See, I've got the control with me because I wasn't able to hear me much slightly clearer though. Clear to hear him clear instructions from him, guys. From my team boss Jeff. Oh no! Come on, Cubs! Sorry, guys. Hot terrible lap. We only got 4 minutes left. We only got 5 minutes left of this qualified turn. This has not been my day, so this is the worst terrible qualified turn this is for me, guys. Come on, focus, James. Focus. Focus here, though, James. Focus. Damn you, sausage curbs. I'm so angry right now. I'm absolutely fuming right now and then, guys. Fuming. Are we going to the first chicane again? One more time. And this time we'll get this right then, guys. 1:25.33 is not my good lap time personally just yet, guys. Come on. Let's find the optimal way. Let's find some time. Another quick lap time from Lewis there. 1:23.046.046. That is for the 7-time champion. Start a bit prover there for the first lesson. Second lesson coming up then. Nice and easy and spicy then. Nice and spicy there. Oh no. Just to deactivate the zeros. But activated it again. Enabled it again. So down the street we come through there, guys. Go through there. And into the Escarvia Canes. No. Oh. Through to Parabolica. Oh, why am I finding it tight? Is it because of the Parabolica? I think it might be, though. God, quietly then. Slightly then. But I got my teammate, though, guys. We'll move over my teammate, Johnny Palmer, there, as we just beat our British teammate, Palmer, and we'll move up to slightly. We'll only move up to 14 slightly later, guys. Gosh. Slightly then. Gosh. I only got one more shot at this, and that's Curtis. If I don't make it, it's Curtis for me. Can we do it, guys? I'm currently answering the bonfire at the moment, then, guys. But I'm not gonna. Well, that first question was pretty good, going slightly great. But I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to be knocked out for this. Screw you, those guys, the Canes, and to you, Les Rose. No, you can never stop me from stopping me from getting through into the 5 part of quality, getting me into the Q3, get me through into Q3, and get me knocked down in Q2, slightly spicily then. Gosh. I think we find a good pace on this 4th lap attempt, guys, for this 4th attempt, I believe. So, guys. No, I'm going the curbs. I think we found some average time. I think we're going the curbs and not on the sausage car. I think we found some time through that. Good slide, man. Alarm master, look at that. 800, nearly a second now, the delta is. Gosh, that's a slightly really a lot there is. Are we going to try and get through to Q3, guys? Let's see. As we come towards the line, across the line we come through, and it's a play. We're safely through, guys. Yes. Oh, I thought I'm going to make it, but there's just 35 seconds left on the clock to spare. We have done it. We're currently at 8 play, but there's some other drivers as well can go quicker than that. I think 1:24.46 my lap time is. I think that might be alright. I think that might be alright for me to get through, for me to get safely through into the third and the final part of qualifying. It will be. So how about clear make? We're just 2 seconds left. So Bonga now good, and Bonga now gonna skip to the end of the session then see where we are at the end of this and see if we can get through or maybe clear or maybe not. But we're gonna find out then. Oh no! Stay off the curb. I don't want to get that laptop deleted. Whatever I do then, guys. Do better, great. And Sebastian has just gone. Has just snatched the fastest from. Has gone quickest. Has just snatched. Has just steal the quickest man spot. Who's gone quickest in the second part of qualifying, and he beaten the Mercedes Lewis Hamilton there clearly though. Good work though, Sebastian. Good work. But we're gonna head back to the base. I'm gonna hand you at the end of Q2. So the end of Q2, guys, and we did it! And we have done it! We're through to the top 10 soon, guys. We're through to the final part of qualifying. So it's Massa. Wow. Wow, with 1 race, wow. The only remaining winners left, though, Felipe Massa is through to the final part qualifying as well. Excellent good work in there. So it's time we cast truly down. Good work, though, as Gross and Massa both passes are through, but not for Verstappen. Unfortunately, he's out. So yeah, we're through to Q2. We're through to the 5 part of qualifying, guys. We're into the third and 5 part qualifying, guys. We're safely into Q3, guys. But let's have a look at the drivers, the bottom below the 5 drivers who didn't make the cut for Q3, who were knocked down in Q2. So out in Q2 are Esteban Ocon in the Force India. The Frenchman is out. So is Max Verstappen, the Red Bull driver, is out as well. So disappointment saying for the Dutchman. The the two-time champion is out of qualify. He's out of Q2 in Q2. He's been knocked out in Q2 and been eliminated from qualifying. With the 2 tour horses of Carlos Sainz and Kvyat also out, and my teammate Jolyon Palmer in the other Renault out as well. Surely then, guys. But with him out and with me in 3 to safely into the 5 part qualifying, let's see where we're going to be on the grid for the race coming up tomorrow. We'll be coming in the next video, guys. In a free live stream video, guys. But anyway, guys, let's get into Q3 now. So we're into the 5 part qualifying, and I can't just say these first 2 lap tours quite bad. The second one gone too deep. But the first one was going too deep at the first lap corner at turn 6, and the other one was these guys gone too deep. And unfortunately, I didn't find any good progress on that. Hey. And with that, I completely don't totally like that at all, indeed, guys. And with that, gone on the curves there and got right there onto the gravel at turn 5 is truly not good at all, indeed, guys. But anyway, we're free to Q3 then, guys. Woohoo! Hooray! Anyway, 10 drivers are left. It's the fight for pole position, but which one of the top 2 teams in the team schedule will get all the pole position? Will it be Vettel, Hamilton, Bottas, or Raikkonen? Or will Prix and Massa can start in a better position in P4 and 5? Well, we're about to find out. It's only 4 drivers clear out so far, so let's get out there and get out there for Q3. The only way I left because my team is being out, so hopefully his team and himself will get a cup of coffee and get ready for the live stream race. Next time out will be a free live stream video on the PS4. It will be on, and for you guys, for you viewers, and you guys at home out there, you really don't want to miss out on my YouTube channel, on the James Gimmy channel, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this qualifying session of the Italian Grand Prix, guys, leave a link down below what you think of it. Leave a comment below. Please leave a like if what you think of this video is coming for making me going into Q3, and subscribe to my channel for more gameplay video like this one of F1 2017. Sorry, that's it. Yeah. Just work that is from me. Anyway, so as we're going on our out lap, so we just come out from the pits, guys, and we come through we're gonna have to go around the circuit again, like we did in Q1 and Q2. So this is the 5-part qualify. So the top 10 shoot out and see which of the 10 drivers, including myself, which of the 9 AR driver or me and myself can try and get that all the point position for the race tomorrow, guys. And guys, let's see who's gonna be. So we've got a new update, a package we'll be getting by the end of this race weekend into the next race, into the next week Grand Prix weekend in Singapore at night. The night horror race in Singapore. Let's hope we will see that. We'll see by then. Jeez. By the way, over 50 minutes to finish right now it is then, guys. Sorry a lot that is. Sorry a lot of long video I'm making for you guys out here. Out there on my channel. On my YouTube channel then. As we've gone through the first phase. So let's see how we do well. So first lap. First final lap in this third and 5-part qualifying. So let's see how we do well and see where we'll be at, where we'll be on, which position we'll be in for the race, for the live stream race, full race tomorrow, next time, in the next video, in the next live stream video. Oh no! I put 2 wheels off the grass. Put a wheel on the grass. I put the left front of the track stairs. So the Red Bull Superstar tyre. Hard to tell how lost a bit of his time there, guys. Gosh, that was brutally terrible. Gosh, first the Sakai Canes and DB the last one. Now put a wheel on the grass. Crunted. Bummer. Let's hope we try and improve on that, eh? Oh, we're gonna be deep. We're going to go and wheels on the track again, and we're going on the grass again at Power Barker. Oh, forget this lap. That was terrible horrible. That was a horrible, terrible lap. You, grass. Yeah, 5th on the grid, P10, not good. Sensational lap time that is for me. Gosh, not face, you bastard, you old grass. Ugh. Anyway, that was a terrible horrible. That first lap we posted was a 1:26.084. Not good improvable lap time that is, guys. We need to find some viable average time there, guys. Through the chicanes and into now. Okay, this is the tricky part. Okay, this is the one. Okay, through the first last smell, foot on the pedal, and down into the second last smell brake. Hardly as you go through that corner, heavily as you come to for the exit from that. You've gone through nice and easy and steady there. More data. The data is now open in 1 second. Now it is, guys. Coming through the skies again onto the racing line, and we got a bit relatively deep there in the skies again. But I think that will hopefully, I think that will be slightly okay and alright then, guys. Sweet. Anyway, we're coming towards Power Barker. Can we find some more fantasy time through that corner? Throughout that corner, I presume we'll say that, hey. That'll be a yes to say about find that, hey. So let's see where this laptop will put us. I think it's gonna be 1:28 points. So 1:28.609. We got ahead. We've just gone ahead of Cave Max today, guys. We just got ahead of Max today, guys. The Danishman, the Danish driver has. We just got ahead of him. I mean, we're in P9. So we're P9 from that, hey. So that's where we clearly are right now. Then, so can we go quicker for one more lap, or so we dive into the pits, and put on a new first set of super tires and go out again and see if we can try and where we're going to be. See if we can get a good slot position for the race in the next video. For the live stream video race, where we're going to be, guys. Anyway, I think the lap time is not the time is in the way, so I think we should just head. I think the other drivers are safely back into pit, are already back in the pit, so we should do that. We should do that the same. We should do that the same, guys. So let's head back to the pit and put on a new fresh set of Red Bull Superstar, or use the overall set of Red Bull Superstar tires and see if we can go any quicker than that. We've only got 5 minutes left. We've only got 4.5 minutes left of the session to go, but we need to be very quick if we want to put one identical final lap time into the bag, into the system. We hope we can try to put a fast lap time into the time pages and see what we're going to be. We're currently in P9, guys. We're sat in P9. We're in position 9 at the moment. P9 at the moment we are in. So that's the 5th row on the left. So we only get P9 times. So we got through into Q3 Monaco. Slightly, I think we got though that we had. Even though that qualified for that session, for that qualified it was completely damp with rain, with the rain southwest with heavy rain and torrential light rain as well, crucially as well. And with that, hey, we managed to get through into Q3 from there. Sweet. So our fastest lap time so far clear from us is 1 minute 24.699, so nearly to 1 minute 24.7. So it's 1 minute 24.699 there. Gosh, that was consuming there. So we're only just 100 tenths down from 100 milliseconds from Roman Grosso on the next car up faster, quicker than me. The next car that's faster than me. Then it's Massa, and then it's my rivalry, Perez, Checo. But I think none of them come out just yet, guys. So let's just put on a final set of. We might need to use a set of the Super Sultan. And the only one we have left out was this one then. So last final 24 laps. So okay. All right. Well, guess I'll have to try that then. So is everyone gonna head up on track one now? How many minutes we got left? We've got 2.5 minutes, so we had to be quick to get on track then, guys. So here we go. This is it. The final lap times is about to come in play. Who will take pole position, guys? We're about to find out. Everybody are coming out on track right now. So let's get out there and do our final flying lap of this session in Q3. Up we come. We just come out behind the house of Ken Mazda, who is a driver ahead of them, guys. We're clearly ahead of them with a quicker lap than him. A fast lap time we have than he has. As we're coming out to pit, we nearly went to the back of Felipe Massa's Williams there. We nearly went to the back of the Williams there, but it looks like the position is under control. It's the World Cup champion from 2008, as he will get his car on the foot on the pedal, and he will go around the track for his final lap then in Italy. So this is the fight out for pole position, and whoa, gosh. What was K-Mac doing, guys? Oh, and I got attacked by Bottas. What the heck just happened there, guys? What could something happened just there? I was slowing down to get away from my lap, and then Manta just charged down, just come through me, just charged down, got an overtake and passed by me and overtook me, and charged down outside me, and then. Since he did that, I went to the back and lost my damage from me, and that's could be costly there. And then Bottas nearly spun me about, so he tagged me, but there was no spin. There was cruise a bit time. He tapped me on the wheel. He tried to push me off. He tried to spin me around, but that's and look at that. He just scraped the bodywork. He just scraped the left side of my body, the right side of my body, the right side of my body on my car, on my Renault. Damn you, Bottas! Damn you, Valtteri! God, you started P5. Well, go on and try beat Lewis and try fight for and get the pole and get pole position then. You Finnish, you flying Finnish, or Ice Manish, you're not like Kimi Räikkönen, or Bra, you are not like Kimi. Alright, so looks like we're getting ready to go then, so let's do it then. So I think Bottas is truly waiting then, so I might need to let him go so he can prepare for his final lap, and he's currently running P5, so it looks like Perez might be quicker there. I think no, he's not. I believe Ocon. The other Force India. Oh no. Ocon was knocked out at the end of Q2 by the end of Q2 then, guys. And I believe it was Kusumi. I believe it might be Massa. I believe, and he's having a race face, and Bottas having a race with. He's having a final battle with Ken Mazda, and it looks like they're going to be winning the final lap time, guys. And looks like we might be safe for P9 there, guys. So with the second is ticking down. How many seconds we got left? We've got 5 seconds left, and that's it. Time is done. Looks like this is a good lap. What did Jeff said? What did he said? I guess that's. Oh, Kimmy's going to release up from there. What a mess. This is a good lap. And banded down, return to pit, box. Oh, are you serious, Jeff? Oh, it looks like the blocking traffic blockage from the other driver in the other cars. I completely ruined our lap time. And so since the consuming that, and Vettel has gone quicker, and with a time of 1 minute 22.948, he will be set for purpose, and that's what the Ferrari fan wanted to hear about it. But so it's the first, by the way, we're very pleased for our damn good, good. Eventually, that time that is then, guys. But we're just gonna pause the car back. We're just cross the line then, guys, and just end the session from there, guys. Check your flags out, and what a mess that was. What a mess. What a stupid mess that was. Terrible last lap one that was from us then, guys. But we've got P9. P9 for the race next time.
The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action.
Sorry for all the conversation, and all the web pages and all the timing pages coming up then. For this firepower qualifying guide for the Italian Grand Prix. So at the end of that, so looking at the timing seats, we can see that Sebastian Vettel, the German, has got pole position. So he's the only one. We haven't seen a lap time in 1 minute 22. So he's the only man. So we're into the 1 minute 22s. We are in. With Vettel, the only man person quicker lap time 1 minute 22.948. He's the best driver out there. Means it's a Ferrari 1-2. Means that the first cars are enthusiasm. On the very place of their drivers. The first one are in a walking road there. They are at guys. Yeah, exactly. So Vettel is on pole with Kimi in second place. Well done for both Ferraris, and the fans are extremely love it. With the Ferraris on the front row, it's a Ferrari 1-2 with Kimi second and Sebastian third. It's a Ferrari 1-2 for the Ferrari's home race. So the crowds are going wild. The crowds are on the wall to see their drivers on the front row. So it's a Ferrari 1-2 with Vettel first and Kimi second, with Lewis Hamilton third. Ricardo, wow, where did he come from? From slowest pace, from quickest pace, with a time of 1:23.949, not into 1:24 exactly then. And he has split the two Mercedes with him. So the Australian is in P4. Well done, Daniel. Bottas fifth, gone quickest in the first qualifier, but before he could find the limits of pace he could find in the 5-part qualifying. I mean, he will start the race in P5, and he's got the same identical lap time as Perez. Look at that, Perez. My wife for the force. Look at that, Bottas and Perez have set the exact identical lap time to the nearest thousand. They have posted the same identical lap time to the nearest thousand. So with that, Bottas was the first one who set the lap time. Bernie, he will be fifth. With my wife, with Checo, we might win the rivalry. He's complete qualifying. Means he will win the tally. He will win the first rivalry time from me. Massive set for Williams. There is Gross and A, and me splitting the two Hasses. We're going to start the race in P9, guys. We'll qualify 9th for the race, and Madison is in 10th in the Haas in the other lap. So we'll split the two Hasses. So Madison will start the race in P10, me in 9th, and Gross in 8th. But we might move. But if some drivers have some engine power unit grip pedal or new gearbox change, if they had it, that will hopefully that will help us slightly move up the field slightly a little bit, guys. But we'll wonder what's going to find out what's going to happen in the race next time out in the live stream video, guys. But anyway, let's get our results in. But unfortunately, Perez, my wife, he's going to win the tally. Unfortunately, take because he won. He completed the qualifying. He's quick and he's gone. He set the first line. So he's gone to average best. So he's got a better. He's the better better starting position than I have. So yeah, if I did it like pass or gone through it, got into all 3 qualified sessions, so we got 3 passes, so we got extra 30, so we got 30 points from these 5-day lap times we did. Here's the rivalry update. So yeah, Perez complete qualified, set the first lap, and with that, he has won the rivalry. Congratulations, though. Congratulations, though, Checo. Congratulations, though. And congrats, Checo. Anyway, well done, Sergio. Well done. Great work from you. I did solid. You did well. So there we go. 6 ago, yeah, we achieved. We passed that. 6 ago, our qualifying goes. 6 ago, fifth place are higher. Yeah, we did that. We qualified 9th place for the race. And beat them out of team of Joe Parker. He's going to start the race in P15. So good work for me and my team to get through to Q2 and me getting into Q3. So yeah. So let's just leave the race itself then. So it's both wheels on front. Well, on the front wheels will be better on purpose. We have taken purposes for the Italian Grand Prix race next time out, guys. In next video tomorrow, guys, and see if you can go. If you can go from lights to flag finish for the Tifosi crowd and to please the crowd, the Tifosi crowd, Italian crowd fans proud and cheer them on with rage. We've done meant to win the Italians' home race in Monza. But can it do? With Kimi on the front wheel alongside with both Mercedes just with Ricciardo between the Mercedes. Will he have a sort of get facing the podium with the Ferrari? With any of the other 2 drivers would be with him if you can finish on the podium, as he started on the second wheel on the grid in P4. Well, we're about to find out sooner then, guys. But there you go, guys. Well, look, how about that there, guys? Do you like it? P9, yes. An extra successful P9 we earned from that qualifier session, guys. But let's see how we do that for the race coming up. So hopefully the engine will, the gearbox will hopefully will survive the whole race. I'll talk to you all about that, guys, in the next video for the 4 live stream race video before we get into that next time then, guys. But guys, thanks for everybody. But sadly, guys, we have had sadly about 1 at a time here for this video then, guys, for qualifying, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching for Part 51, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this video. But that's the end of this video then, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this qualifier section for the Italian Grand Prix if I were you for this F1 2017 Career Mode game Part 51, guys. So next time will be the Italian Grand Prix race. It will be the Italian race then. It will be the full coverage race. It will be on live. Maybe it will be the time will be like about 1 p.m. on Sunday local time in the UK, and you don't want to miss that either then, guys. But guys, apart from that was for that, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this video then, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Whatever you then, guys. Please like and subscribe if you haven't not done, guys. I do say to you subscribe right now. But guys, that's all we've got time for today, and I will see you guys for the 3 races out. So I'll see you for the race, guys. But we will be on live. But guys, that's all for now, and I will see you guys next time.